Well, good morning. We are out on a whole new trail here in Ubud, Bali. We're out walking. You're gonna love this trail. Every time I come to Bali, I love coming down here. It's just enjoyable. I walk along the water. This beautiful little riverway that comes through here. Just goes all the way back. It's gorgeous. Today I'm gonna show you another wonderful trail to enjoy here in Bali. And it's not too bad. You got to be a little bit careful as you're kind of walking along this section. But most of the trail is just great. It really is. I'm going to show you places to grab a wonderful cup of coffee today and get a nice bite to eat. But we've got something else to talk about too. Something that comes up in the comment section quite a bit is about how others are going to look at this lifestyle that we've chosen for ourselves. Oh yeah, everyone's gonna look at us. People are gonna look at us like our family members, community, former co-workers. They're all gonna look at us and they'll be like, what are they doing now? Are they just traveling? Or, I mean, I don't think they even own anything anymore. What kind of life is this? Well, it's the nomad life. And it's our life that we've chosen. And yeah, we're gonna get some strange looks online and from other people, but you know what? That's what we're gonna talk about today. And I think after this video, it will dispel your concerns about that. I'm glad you're coming along with me for it. We're also gonna see this beautiful trail and just enjoy this lovely morning. Oh my gosh, I love coming down here. It's gorgeous. We've got a lot to cover today. Let's get going. A life lived differently. Of course, we're going to get some strange looks. It's going to be confusing for others. We get stressed out because we're on social media and they see that we're, traveling alone and going to all these crazy places. And people are like, what's up with that guy? I mean, we used to know him. He was involved in business and investments, and what's he doing? So we get self-conscious. We start to think that people are looking at us online and making judgments on us and making calls on us saying that, we've skipped out of society, or we've walked away from our responsibilities, or we've decided not to take any accountability. The fact is that we did all that and we earned this time to walk away from it all. One of the things that really helped me understand this better is to realize they are not really thinking about us. They're not. They're busy. The people out there are our family and our friends, people that maybe we just know as acquaintances. They live busy lives too. They're not thinking about us. But it's natural as human beings to think that people are always looking at us and always thinking about us and always judging us. The fact is they're not. They're not thinking about us. They're doing their own thing. So let's do our own thing. Let's stop into the Cafe Lotus to get ourselves a cappuccino to keep going this morning. By the way, day and night, Cafe Lotus is a beautiful and affordable place to get a great meal at night. The beautiful grounds that surrounds this place all lights up. I'll have to try to get over here and show it to you. But during the day, it's really nice too. There's a temple behind it and they have activities happening all the time. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, the number one question that I get in the comment section is, what do I do for travel, healthcare, travel insurance? If you see the first link in the description, Genki Health Insurance for Nomads, it will clear up a lot of these questions for you. Almost every day there is some kind of an event happening at the temple here, so Cafe Lotus is really nice to visit. The next thing that I realized is that you're never going to convince others of what you're doing. You're never. You can try all you want. You can try to convince others why you're going to these countries around the world, why you decided not to travel with 3-4 bags, why you decided to live as a minimalist, why you sold almost everything, your car, your house. You can try to explain it to others, but they're not going to understand. It's not going to work. And probably the sooner that you realize that, the better. You will not be able to convince them why you're living this lifestyle, nor will you be able to bring someone over that's not living this lifestyle to traveling with you. I know we'll try, and we'll think about it with our closest friends and our family members. They won't go. That's the second thing that I want you to understand about this. Stop trying to convince others of this lifestyle. Stop, because it's not going to work. They're not going to understand, and they're not going to come with you. The most you're going to get is, I hope everything's working out well for you. But they're not coming with, and they're not going to understand, so just stop. When I turned it all off, man, when I disconnected from the matrix, when I sold everything and started traveling, the stress levels went down, the anxiety went down, bills gone, debt paid, money in the bank, money invested for the future. I realized I didn't want to live that same lifestyle that I was living, that everyone else was living still back my home country. I'm done with it. Doesn't mean that I don't care for them. Doesn't mean I don't love them. It means I've decided to walk a different path.
Along this trail, there are many little coffee shops and restaurants, and they look out over the valley on both sides of this trail. So they're beautiful to stop into. And the prices are great on the food. Everything is made fresh. I stop in here to Bukit Sari. It's one of my favorite places. Just sit out over the edge here looking at the beautiful valley. I'll order fresh fruit juices and a nice meal.
And this brings me to the third point that I want to make. The third point to understand about this lifestyle. When I decided to leave the West, to leave things, to become a minimalist, to travel and change my life entirely, I shifted gears. When you shift gears, you're going to leave everything else behind, okay? And by doing that, you are going to be running your life at a different speed. That is how it works. Instead of a life of worrying about the next day and worrying about work and worrying about stress and anxiety and what people think of me, if people are watching me and looking at me and judging me. Instead, I'm thinking about where I'm traveling to next. New sights, new sounds, new tastes, people to meet and music to listen to. I'm traveling at a different speed. And so the third thing that I want you to take away from this, when you travel in this lifestyle, understand that in a world that keeps changing, it's the nomad that's the one that's standing still.
We'll get ourselves a nice, fresh dragon fruit juice. That's one that you don't always see, but it's really tasty. Dragon fruit is not too sweet either, unlike some of them that just have a lot of sweetness to them. Dragon fruit is delicious, and it's a very inexpensive $2 fresh juice.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that looks wonderful. Let me see if I can reach out. Okay. Wow, look at that right there. Ooh. This one here. Oh man, thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
This is a delicious pork dish with rice, flavored rice, and you have another little tofu dish on the side here. The pork dish comes up to about $2.50. The fried tofu dish, which also had a really nice balsamic dressing with it, that was a $2 dish. So this is a $4.50 dish, this whole meal, I mean, comes to maybe $6.50. Incredible. This is the kind of meals I enjoy as I'm traveling. Low cost, delicious. This is the lifestyle that I want. This is how I want to retire. This is how I want to enjoy my retirement.
I want to thank you for coming and spending the day with me today on this beautiful trail. This is one of my favorite trails to walk in the morning. It's really enjoyable. You get up into the mountains. It's a good workout. The angle is kind of like that, so it's a good leg workout. And we got a chance to talk about what it feels like to be looked at by others, especially on social media and also some of our family and friends when we choose this nomad lifestyle. It was a good conversation. If you want to learn more of what it's like to travel this way, low cost, traveling with one backpack around the world, like and subscribe to the video and come with, because that's what we do here. If you want to know more about the equipment that I use as I travel, check in the description. The first link there will have some information on the travel insurance that I use, and there's also links for the different sandals and links for the different backpacks that I use as I travel. All my favorite gear for traveling lightweight around the world. I'm gonna enjoy this walk. Whew, it's a good workout. I'm gonna get a nice cool drink somewhere too. We'll talk again soon. Aloha.
I was minding my own business, wandering the mean streets of Ubud, Bali, when they saw me. The mad dogs of Ubud. Vicious and ruthless beasts on the loose.
How you doing? You good mad dogs? Yeah? Are you a good mad dog right here? Relaxing and enjoying yourself? Yes, you are a good mad dog. Yes, you are. You're a good mad dog. Yes, you are. He's a good mad dog right here. Yes, he is. Good mad dog, this one. Partner in crime? Yes, it is. Here's your partner in crime right here.